This time on Early Years in Action, we're looking at healthy eating.
Right, would you like to offer that round to your friends and see what they'd like to eat?
Eating habits are developed from a young age, and by the age of 3, children have already learned a great deal about food.
There's a nationwide issue with obesity, and I think it's going to be more common because of children's diets. I think the sooner you start getting the healthy eating message across, the better, and the earlier you can start off with good habits rather than having to change them as you get older.
What fruit don't you like?
I like them all.
You like them all?
Here at St John's Little Learners in Huntingdon, Cambridgeshire, they're doing their best to ensure that these children are getting a healthy start.
We decided to make healthy eating our priority because we wanted the children to learn about good food at an early age. The parents and the staff and any other adult that comes into the nursery are the role models, so it's very important to keep a consistent message of healthy eating so everyone does the same and the children learn the same.
What bit don't you like?
The skin.
You don't like the skin?
In this programme, we'll see how the nursery uses a whole school and community approach by working in partnership with a charity to create a vegetable plot, health visitors to raise awareness, and through inviting staff and parents to take an active role in promoting good food.
Yeah, well, it's a little bit of presentation, makes it look good for the kids as well.
Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick look around the garden just to see what's been going on since we were last here.
The nursery has enlisted the help of Jack Waterfall from the charity Cambridgeshire Acre to create a vegetable plot. His role is to offer expert advice until a time comes when the staff feel confident to sustain the plot themselves.
What are these?
Look.
Can you see?
Carrots.
They're carrots, you've got it.
The red bits.
Yeah, you can see that. You can see the orange bit because the leaves are all ferny, but the actual root grows underground, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, rabbits eat carrots.
What, rabbits eat carrots? And can I tell you, today we're actually going to try some of these carrots at dinner time. I'm devoting about 12 days a year to this plot, and each time I bring a group of children into the garden to talk through the progress, you know, through each season. And I think it's re-establishing that connection between the soil and the plate, which has been lost through modern living, really. You can see the red flowers on the beans. And look, we can now see some little tiny beans starting to form here. Look, they're little mini runner beans, okay? They're very tiny at the moment, but they'll gradually grow and we'll have lots of beans to eat.
For dinner.
Yeah, we're going to have them for dinner. Okay, now, the important business is we've now got to go and dig some potatoes, because we're going to have some potatoes for dinner. Let's see what we've got. Look at this. I think, just look at those. Right now, so you want to be very gentle with the potatoes. Just pretend they're eggs, place them right in the bottom of the bucket. Yeah? The children and I planted the potatoes 14 weeks ago. Seed potatoes, very good quality stock from Scotland. There's a certain magic about potatoes, and I think children are very intrigued to actually go into a garden and find that buried treasure. Can you count how many we've got in this bucket so far, Rebecca?
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 in there. Food is a wonderful learning resource. You can build in vocabulary, you can build in maths and science into food production. See that? So that's the seed potato. We'll leave that because we won't eat that. That is actually the seed potato we put in the ground to grow these new potatoes with. There are alternative methods of growing which don't require a plot. You can get the humble bean sprout and grow that in a classroom. You can also look at container grown crops. And there is the grow bag. Just rub the skins off like that. So these are new potatoes and the skins are not set. And then you can just rinse them in the water here. Look. What we're going to do is we're going to boil these for about, I think they're only going to need 15 minutes, these potatoes, because they're quite small. And we're going to put some mint in.
The children really enjoy working with other professionals from the community. They can see the result of all their hard work, and it's something that they've produced, so they're more likely to eat something that they've produced and prepared than if it's just handed to them on a plate.
Oh, but what have we got to put in those potatoes before we cook?
Mint.
We've got to put the mint in. Now, shall we have a smell of the mint?
Yes. Yeah.
Just see what you smell. What does it smell like?
Mint.
It smells like mint, yeah.
So who wants to have a go first?
Me.
Well, we'll let Mia have a go. Right, so how many pieces have we got now?
2.
2 fingers.
Healthy eating pervades all areas of the nursery's curriculum.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The key learning objectives today were teaching the children how to count, how to take turns, and how to use equipment that they're not used to using. Why do you think it isn't working?
Because it's upside down.
Well done, it needs to go the other way around.
But it's not just the children who are learning about healthy eating.
To encourage the staff to be good role models, they were asked not to bring chocolates in for their lunches and not cakes and crisps, to bring in salads and sandwiches and brown bread.
Mind my fingers.
They were a bit grumpy at the beginning, but they really are pleased at what we've achieved at the nursery.
What kind of juice do you think this is?
Orange juice.
Well done.
Mine.
Yeah, you can taste yours.
Have more.
There isn't any more.
What I'm going to talk to you today is about healthy eating. Now, you probably recognise lots of things on the table, but I'm going to tell you what they all do for your body.
The nursery has invited health visitor assistant Renee Coles, using her expert knowledge to support the children's learning.
See, what's this?
Yogurt.
Yogurt. And what about this?
Cheese.
Cheese. All these foods, they help to keep all your bones strong, and they help to keep your teeth strong as well. So should we all try a piece of cheese? There's this cheese here in a little red skin, and there's that cheese. So would you like to take a piece of cheese and try it? My visit today was about healthy eating. I looked at protein foods, carbohydrates, the different food groups, and to give children a chance to taste the foods and to feel them and touch them and smell them, so that they've got some idea of what is around them. See if anybody can recognise what this is.
Broccoli.
Well done. Who knows what this is?
Carrot.
No, this is, what's this then?
Carrot.
This is called a parsnip. It's the same shape, isn't it, as a carrot? It's a different colour as well. Who wants to have a feel of the broccoli? Do you want to pass it round and have a feel of it and touch it? What does it feel like? It's all soft, isn't it? A bit soft.
Prickly.
And prickly, a bit prickly. Now then, I bet you don't know what these are. Who knows?
Runner beans. I've been picking runner beans out of those bits.
They're very similar to runner beans, but actually they're called peas. What you can do is actually try the peas. They're nice and sweet. You try one, they're ever so sweet. The children start off with a clean slate, and what we introduce to them is what they eat. So if we introduce fruit and the veg at an early age, that's what they'll get used to. If a child doesn't like something, you will find that maybe later on in life, if they try it again, they'll think, oh yes, I do quite like this. So it's changing all the time. Right, now then, we're not actually going to taste this, I'm just going to show you. Who knows what this is?
Lolly.
Who knows what this is?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. But when we eat chocolate, what happens is there's sugar in chocolate, and that actually clings to our teeth, and then it starts to make our teeth bad. So what should we do when we've eaten things like this? What should we do?
What's our teeth?
Well done. We should brush our teeth. Rather than have the sweets and the chocolate, it's a good idea to have raisins. Who likes raisins?
Me.
That's right, just take a few raisins if you want. An activity like this broadens their knowledge, and hopefully they go home and say, Mummy, I tried raisins today. Can we buy some? And hopefully Mummy says, let's go and buy some then. Now the last thing we're going to look at is fruit. Who likes fruit?
Me.
Who knows what these are?
Strawberries.
And did you have some in your garden?
Yeah.
Do you like those? Do they your favourite?
Oh, I love strawberries.
You help yourself there?
There you go, there's some carrots for you, Keelan. They're from the garden.
At lunchtime, the children serve themselves to encourage independent decision-making and to develop fine motor skills.
At lunchtime, the children can make a healthy choice of what they would like to eat and how much they would like to eat. So it's all about making choices and feeling good about yourself, about the choices that you're making.
You help yourself there for a bit of that, please, Liam.
Sort of fork. Well done, Ethan, that's good.
We try not to give too much praise because it becomes an adult pleasing. You need to do it in a way that they feel pleased with themselves.
Nice,
I like these carrots.
Good.
So once one child's, oh yes, this is yummy, then other children say, oh, I'll try that, and they say, yeah, yummy. So it's peer pressure is very effective.
No, you can't do it.
Can you smell these potatoes?
Yeah.
Yeah?
They smell delicious.
They smell...
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, shall we ask the mums if they'd like to taste first?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So are you...
Yeah.
Yeah? Thanks. Can you pass one to the lady behind you? Yeah? There you go. So.
It's important to get the parents involved, like the potato tasting, so that they can value their children's learning, and then the message again will be taken home because the children will say, look mummy, what I made, can we have a go at home? Let's go and get some potatoes.
There you are.
I like these.
Last time you didn't like them? No? We'll try them this time to see what you think. Oh, have a bite. Are they tasty? Who would like another one?
Me.
You would?
Oh, that's one more.
Yes, Kiana.
Who's running out potatoes?
Well, yeah, but I think if we eat all these, we'll have done very well. Now, do the mums want any more?
Yeah.
Through schools, we actually reach the children, of course, but also the staff and the children's parents. Our target is to just make them more discerning consumers and just to review what they're eating. What we're doing is a bacon and vegetable stir fry.
To encourage parents further, they're invited to free community workshops where they learn how to cook healthy family meals on a modest budget.
And it looks as if our main course is going to cost us 75p per portion, and our sweet is going to cost another 60p. So it's not a bad little deal really compared with a convenience meal. Ready Steady Lunch came about on request from parents just to improve basic skills, demonstrate how to prepare a pepper. We're trying to destroy the myth that convenience food is always convenient, and the benefit of preparing your own food from scratch is, of course, you know what's in it. They're now ready for the stir fry, so we'll now put them to one side, and we're going to cook these florets with the pasta.
I came to these workshops purely because I couldn't cook at all and I had no confidence in cooking. So now I've got a lot more confidence and I enjoy cooking a lot more now.
This spinach is out of the nursery garden. What we're doing is we're going to put it in on this pasta, combine the stir fry, and that will be enough just to cook it off.
My son especially has found it a lot healthier. He doesn't like convenience foods very much these days. He'd prefer home-cooked meals.
Have you completed the task in hand there?
Yeah, but it's a little bit of presentation, makes it look good for the kids as well.
My advice to any nursery wanting to establish a healthy eating policy is to work in partnership with others in the area and build it into your curriculum.
You need to involve your parents, your staff and the community helpers like health visitor assistants to put together a policy that's going to work for you in your setting.
It's lovely. I like the
spinach.
Health promotion is about chipping away at the block really. If a child takes one thing away, you've done some good work.
So we have approval.